I mentioned you won a Grammy for your work with your girlfriend, Taylor Swift, so that's amazing.
As her brand new album, The Tortured Poets Department, is being released on Friday.
It's the biggest pop star in the world. I'm in Australia. There's no relationship or anything happening.
It looks like things are heating up between Taylor Swift and her new rocker boyfriend.
Look who I have next to me.
Hi, kitty. I signed some stuff for you earlier, so you should get that soon.
It's a highly anticipated album. People have been waiting for this. It keeps delivering surprises. That's her favorite.
Incredible perks that come with this life. There are also really heavy pressures that come with this life, and you just have to try to balance them.
Intense romance with Matty Healy. All right, buckle up, Swifties, because we're diving deep into Taylor Swift's roller coaster romance with Matty Healy. You might have thought it was just a blip on the radar, but turns out it was more like a fireworks display in Taylor's love life. Taylor, fresh off her breakup with Joe Alwyn, jumps into a whirlwind romance with Matty Healy. And let us tell you, it wasn't your run-of-the-mill fling. Nope, it was intense. Like grab your heart and squeeze kind of intense. According to insider sources, their connection was way deeper than anyone realized. It wasn't just a rebound, it was a full-blown emotional roller coaster. Now let's talk about Taylor's emotional investment in this relationship. It wasn't just surface-level stuff. Nah, she was all in, heart and soul. Sources spill the tea on how Taylor was genuinely affected by her time with Matty. It wasn't just about the glitz and glam of being in a high-profile relationship. Nope. It was about two people connecting on a level that left a mark on Taylor's heart.
My relationship for 6 years, we've had to dodge weird rumors, tabloid stuff, and we just ignore it.
At the end of the day, yeah, you have a career, yeah, you're in headlines, whatever. You're living a life.
But here's where it gets really juicy. Imagine coming out of a long-term relationship only to dive headfirst into another whirlwind romance, only for it to end too soon. Yeah, that's the vibe Taylor was dealing with post-breakup with Joe. It's like going from one emotional roller coaster to another without even catching a breath. The impact of her relationship with Matty was felt even more deeply because of the timing. It was like pouring salt on a fresh wound. Taylor Swift's romance with Matty Healy wasn't just a footnote in her love life. It was a chapter filled with intensity, emotion, and maybe a few tears. But hey, isn't that what makes Taylor's love life so darn fascinating? You never know what's going to happen next, but you can bet it's going to be one heck of a ride.
For me, the most fun part about this, the most intriguing part about music is the storytelling that's woven into it with the lyric. Incredible perks that come with this life. There are also really heavy pressures that come with this life, and you just have to try to balance them.
Alwyn's post-breakup life. Let's catch up on what Joe Alwyn's been up to since his split with Taylor Swift. Spoiler alert, he's been handling it like a champ. So post-breakup, Joe's been all about that personal growth and career hustle. Sources spill the beans on how he's been diving headfirst into his work, channeling all that energy into his craft. It's like he's saying, you know what, life goes on and so do I. But here's the kicker. Despite all the buzz surrounding his high-profile relationship with Taylor, Joe's been keeping things drama-free. No messy breakup headlines or Twitter wars here. Sources are quick to point out Joe's positive outlook on the whole situation.
I mentioned you won a Grammy for your work with your girlfriend, Taylor Swift, so that's amazing.
We chose to do it so that people first and foremost would listen to the music first before dissecting the fact that we did it together.
It's like he's got this zen-like vibe going on, shrugging off any drama that comes his way. Now, let's talk career. Joe's been making moves. From snagging roles in blockbuster movies to wowing audiences with his acting chops, he's been on fire. And you know what's even more impressive? His approach to fame. Unlike some celebs who thrive on the spotlight, Joe's all about that low-key life. He's like the king of privacy, reigning supreme in a world obsessed with oversharing. But hey, don't think for a second that Joe's just coasting through life. He's out there making waves in Hollywood and beyond. And the best part? He's doing it all with grace and style, proving that sometimes the best revenge is just living your best life. Joe Alwyn's post-breakup journey is a masterclass in moving forward with grace. From focusing on his career to maintaining his privacy, he's showing us all how it's done. And who knows, maybe we'll see even more greatness from him in the future. Watch this space.
that I spent a lot of time in when I first went over there. So
I love that.
stick them together.
That's how you do. Okay.
Taylor Swift's emotional journey. Let's put on our detective hats and decode the masterpiece that is The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift. Spoiler alert, it's a wild emotional ride. First off, let's talk themes. This album isn't just about catchy tunes and lethal hooks. Oh no, it's a deep dive into the human experience. We're talking heartbreak, healing, and personal growth, all wrapped up in one glorious package. Taylor's poured her heart and soul into every lyric, taking us on a journey through the highs and lows of love and loss. But here's where it gets really interesting. Speculation is running wild about which songs are referencing Taylor's past relationships, particularly with Joe Alwyn and Matty Healy. It's like a game of musical Clue, trying to match the lyrics to the ex-boyfriend. From subtle hints to not-so-subtle digs, Taylor's leaving no stone unturned in her quest to tell her story. And let's not forget the therapeutic nature of Taylor's songwriting process. For her, writing isn't just about putting pen to paper. It's about processing emotions and turning them into art. It's like therapy on steroids, a way to make sense of the chaos and find beauty in the pain. And boy, does she know how to turn those experiences into pure magic. Each song is a window into Taylor's soul, a glimpse of the woman behind the music.
Mysterious little clues about Taylor's upcoming concert and recording plans called Easter eggs.
As her brand new album, The Tortured Poets Department, is being released on Friday.
Plus the title for the most streamed song, thanks to this track featuring Post Malone.
It's called The Tortured Poets Department, placed here by Spotify on behalf of the world's biggest pop star.
TTPD isn't just an album, it's a journey. It's Taylor Swift at her rawest and most vulnerable, laying her heart on the line for all to see. And as we unravel the mysteries hidden within each track, we can't help but marvel at the sheer brilliance of it all. Matty Healy's surprising reaction. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive into the whirlwind world of Matty Healy's reaction to Taylor Swift's latest album. And let us tell you, it's a ride you won't want to miss. Rumor has it that Taylor's album is chock full of juicy diss tracks about her past relationships, including her fling with Matty Healy. Naturally, the internet was buzzing with speculation about how Matty would respond. Would he clap back with some scathing remarks of his own, or would he take the high road and keep things classy? Well, because Matty's response was anything but what you'd expect, despite all the gossip and rumors swirling around, Matty remained surprisingly nonchalant and supportive. Instead of fueling the drama fire, he simply shrugged it off and wished Taylor all the best with her album. Talk about a plot twist. But here's where things get really interesting. The public's reaction to Matty's response was mixed, to say the least. Some hailed him as the epitome of maturity, applauding his refusal to engage in petty drama.
I would always like to keep people on their toes in that regard. I think that's the best way to be exciting.
We were doing things, you were all, music or whatever, hair, whatever. He's the biggest pop star in the world. I'm in Australia. There's no relationship or anything happening.
Others, however, couldn't help but wonder what his true feelings were behind closed doors. Was his nonchalant attitude genuine, or was it just a front to save face? And let's not forget about the implications for Taylor's narrative. With Matty taking the high road, it throws a bit of a curveball into the whole breakup saga. Suddenly, Taylor's narrative of heartbreak and betrayal doesn't seem quite as cut and dry. It's like we're seeing the story from a whole new angle, and it's got us questioning everything we thought we knew.
I did a thing where I called him, and then we were in the press. From as far as they were concerned, we were best friends.
It looks like things are heating up between Taylor Swift and her new rocker boyfriend.
Look who I have next to me.
Hi, Kitty. I signed some stuff for you earlier, so you should get that soon.
So there you have it, folks. Matty Healy's surprising response to Taylor's album has shaken up the gossip mill in the best way possible. Whether you're Team Matty or Team Taylor, one thing's for sure, this drama ain't over till the last track plays. And until then, we'll be eagerly awaiting the next twist in this wild ride.
Because it's Taylor Swift. Yeah, we met each other, we exchanged numbers in the same way that a lot of people in this kind of world do.
I tend to include details and the entire story.
In 1975,
Just
frontman Matty
ridiculous,
Healy
isn't it?
have been dating for approximately 2 months now.
2 months?
Self-love and like being good to yourself and like being a good person, that's like the cool stuff now.
Taylor Swift's artistic expression. Let's take a deep dive into Taylor's latest masterpiece, The Tortured Poets Department, and explore how it's more than just an album. It's a window into Taylor's soul, a journey of healing and growth for both her and her fans. First things first, let's talk about the big picture. TTPD isn't just a collection of songs, it's a reflection of Taylor's emotional journey and artistic evolution.
The music superstar's latest project dives into her relationships, big moments, and more.
Tortured Poets Department became the first album in Spotify history to have over 300 million streams.
It's a highly anticipated album. People have been waiting for this. It keeps delivering surprises. That's her favorite.
Poets Department, and it's right in time for Record Store Day.
With each track, she invites us into her world, sharing her triumphs and struggles with vulnerability and honesty. Now, let's zoom in a bit and analyze some specific tracks. Taylor doesn't hold back when it comes to drawing from her own experiences, and TTPD is no exception. We see references to her past relationships with Joe Alwyn and Matty Healy, as well as nods to her current partner, Travis Kelce. It's like she's laying her heart bare for all to see, inviting us to share in her joy and pain. But what's truly remarkable about Taylor's music is the way it serves as therapy, both for herself and her audience. Through her creative process, she's able to transform her experiences into art, channeling her emotions into melodies and lyrics that resonate with millions. And in doing so, she creates a space where fans can find solace and understanding, knowing that they're not alone in their struggles. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.